أولى ثانوي، فرصة جديدة وحلم جديد وهنعديها بالتأكيد، وهنعديها بالتأكيد. أولى ثانوي.
Dear secondary stage students, year 1, welcome to our English program and welcome to our channel Madrasetna 3 under the supervision of the Ministry of Education. أعزائي طلبة وطالبات الصف الأول الثانوي، أهلا ومرحبا بكم في حلقة جديدة وقناتكم مدرستنا 3 تحت إشراف وزارة التربية والتعليم. Today we are going to continue Unit 2. It's part 3 and we are going to read about an organization called Lion Guardians. We are going to read the text, scan for details, and we are going to learn new vocab. Let's start together. By the end of this lesson, you are going to scan the text for specific details, and you are going to use a new vocab in sentences of your own. Let's start with some of the new vocab which will appear in the reading text. We have the word monitor. What does it mean, monitor? It means a computer screen. As you see here in the picture, look at the picture. It's a screen on which you can see some words or some pictures. The monitor of the computer needs to be changed. So the word monitor can have different meanings. The first meaning is a screen. As you see in the picture, it's a screen on which you can see some information, some pictures, or some words. It has another meaning. Let's see the other meaning of monitor. It can be someone whose job to observe. Someone whose job to observe. What's it to observe? To observe means to see carefully, to see something carefully. So we can say the United Nations monitors are not allowed to enter this area. Means the people who work in the United Nations and they observe something, they are not allowed to enter this area. We can also say that the teacher is monitoring the students in the exam. He's monitoring the students means he is observing them. He's looking to see if someone is cheating or so on. So to observe, to monitor is to observe. So the word monitor again has two meanings. The first meaning, it's a noun, it means a screen. And the other noun means someone who observes, the person who observes. Okay. The third thing, it can be used as a verb. We can use monitor as a verb. So we can say monitor means observe and check the progress of something. So we can say, for example, women ought to monitor their cholesterol levels. Women ought to monitor means they ought to observe their cholesterol level. Or we can say, for example, the nurse monitors the patient. What does it mean? She monitors the patient means she observes the patient. She sees if he is ill, if he needs something, or so on. That's the meaning of the word monitor. We have another word, the word track. Of course, the word track is very familiar to you. We can say that he is running along the track. So you can see the picture. Here is the picture of a track. What is a track? A track is a type of path or road, often in the shape of a ring. It is in the shape of a ring, designed for sport. It is a road which is designed especially for sports event or for racing, for example. Look at the example here. The runners are now on their final lap of the track. They are running on the track. Okay, and this is the track as you see in the picture. It's a road for sports, for race. We have another meaning for the word track. Track can be used as a verb. So it means to follow a person or an animal, to follow. So if I say it's difficult to track the animal, means it's difficult to follow the animal in the forest. So to track something means to follow and see the progress of something. So we can say the teacher tracks the students' progress. Tracks means he follows the students' progress. He observes and sees their progress. Okay? So the word track again has two meanings. It can mean a noun, a road designed for sport, or it can be a verb. It means to follow. Okay. We have the word based in. What does it mean to be based in? Based in means to be located or to be situated in. So we can say the Lion Guardians, it's an organization. The Lion Guardian organization is based in Kenya. What does it mean it's based in Kenya? It means its place is in Kenya. It is situated in Kenya. It is located in Kenya. The place of this organization is Kenya. So it is based in Kenya means it is located in Kenya. So we can say, for example, I am based in Alexandria, means I live in Alexandria. It's my place where I live. So again, we have the difference between the word based in and based on. We said that based in means located. So we can say our company is based in Cairo. Our company is based in Cairo means the place of our company is in Cairo. What does it mean based on? Based on means it depends on. So we can say this film is based on a novel by Charles Dickens. Means it depends on, it is taken from a novel from Charles Dickens. Okay, so based on means it depends on, or it is, it relies on something, or it is taken from something, but based in means it is located or its place is in a different place. Okay, so based in means the place of something, but based on means it depends on. We have a very important word here, the word employ. What does it mean, employ? To employ someone means to have someone to do a job. I want someone to do a job, so I employ this person. For example, if the school needs a teacher, they employ teachers. They employ. What does it mean to employ a teacher? Means to make him work. Okay, to make someone work in a place and to give him money. To have someone do a job for you and pay them for it. The Lion Guardians employs local people. So this organization, the Lion Guardians, employs people. What does it mean to employ people? To make them work. This organization lets the people work, so it employs them. This is the word employ. Now, employ is a verb. What is a noun? The noun is employment. Employment is a noun. So employment is the state that there are a lot of jobs. And what is the opposite? The opposite is unemployment. What does it mean, unemployment? Unemployment is a state where there is no job. So we can say a lot of problems arise from unemployment. A lot of problems arise from unemployment. Unemployment اللي هي البطالة. البطالة means that there are no jobs for the youth. So a lot of problems arise from unemployment. What about the employer? Employer means someone who employs people. This is the manager or the person who employs people and gives them their salaries or their money. So my employer is a kind and a friendly person. My employer is kind and friendly. My employer means my manager, my boss, the person who employs me, the person who makes me work for him. This is employer. What about employable? Employable means that you are able to work. You have the skills that makes you able to work. So we can say you should develop your skills to remain employable. You should develop your skills in order to remain employable. Okay. We have two important words, the word roar and the word prestige. What does it mean, roar? Look at the picture. The lion is roaring. What does it mean to roar? Roar means a loud cry of a wild animal. A loud cry or a loud sound of a wild animal. So the sound of a wild animal like the lion is roar. Roar can be a verb and can be a noun. So it can be the sound itself, or it can be speak loudly. So we can say he roared at me. He roared at me means he shouted at me. He talked to me angrily. He roared at me. What about the word prestige? Prestige, I think this is a familiar word. We use it in everyday life. Prestige. What gives a person prestige? Prestige is the respect or the admiration that you take because you have something. The respect and admiration felt for someone. If you have a good job, for example, it gives you a prestige in the society. If you have a good position, good education, if you have a lot of money, it gives you respect and admiration of others, so it gives you prestige. So what's a prestige? Prestige is the feeling of admiration and respect that we feel for people because they have something. They have good education, good job, good, if they are teachers, for example, they are good teachers, so they have prestige in the society. If they are good doctors, so they have prestige in society, means we respect them. Now, let me ask you a question. Why do you think lions are disappearing? Why are lions disappearing? Lion is a wild animal, and they are disappearing. Their number is becoming less and less. Why do you think this happened? Here are some ideas for you. First of all, we can say they disappear because people build houses on their natural habitat. What is a habitat? The habitat is the natural place where the animal live. So the people build on their natural habitat. For example, they remove the forest to build houses, so the animals don't find a place to live in, so they die. This is one reason. Another reason, that people kill the animals to protect their livestock. What's a livestock? Livestock means the farm animals. So people kill the lion because the lion kill their farm animals. Another reason is that people hunt the lion just for pleasure. They feel proud that they are able to overcome this strong animal, and they catch him just to put him in the zoo, for example. So these are some reasons, and you can think of other reasons. Now we are going to read about the lion guardians and how they help the lion not to disappear. So working together, this is the organization. This is the title of our text, Working Together. It talks about an organization called Lion Guardians. So lions are disappearing all over Africa. But there is some hope now after the amazing work of an organization called the Lion Guardians. This organization is based in, what's it to be based in? Means its place is in Kenya. It's based in Kenya. The aim of the Lion Guardian is to help local people. The aim means the reason of this or the target of this organization, the goal of this organization is to help local people to protect their livestock and to reduce the number of lion killings in the area. So it has two aims. One of them to protect the livestock. Livestock means the farm animals, and to help the lions not to disappear. Cattle are important to villagers. What are cattle? Cattle are the animals like cows, like buffaloes, the animals which we raise for meat or for milk. Cattle are important to the villagers, but they often go missing. What's it to go missing? To go missing means they disappear, they get lost. They go missing or are attacked by lions. Then the lions are killed as villagers worry about losing more livestock. The organization works with the community to help both the lions and the livestock. And this is done by employing local people. Do you remember the word employ? Employing the local people means making the local people work. So the organization employs the local people. Masai are the people who live in this place in Kenya. Masai people. Masai people are chosen to become guardians. What is to become guardians? To be guardians means to be someone who protects the animals. Instead of killing them, you protect them. So they become guardians as they understand the lion and they have the skills needed to monitor their movement. What's it to monitor their movement? Do you remember this word? We said that the word monitor can be a screen and can be a verb, means to observe, to see the animals and observe them and follow them. They can monitor the movement, find the missing livestock, and stop hunting parties. What does it mean, party? Party means a group. Stop the groups of people who hunt animals. Lions are monitored every day, and the information is sent to the cattle farmers who can then make sure their cows are safe. Lion guardians are very successful. They help the future of the lions as well as the local communities. Do you remember the word community? Community means a group of people. So the aim of this organization is to help the lion and help the people, the local people also. The local communities means the local people. Now we have a question. What is the aim of the lion guardian? We have read the text and we want now to test your understanding. Do you remember what is the aim of the lion guardian? Of course, the aim is to help the local people, to protect their livestock, and also to reduce the number of lion killing. They want to reduce the number of people who kill the lion. They want the lion not to disappear. So they have two aims: to reduce the number of killing lions and to help the local people by giving them jobs. We have another question. Find a word in the passage which means groups. Of course, do you remember the word party? Of course, we know that the word party means a celebration. We can say birthday party, but it has another meaning. Here it means a group. The hunting parties means the hunting groups. So we want a word with the meaning group, party. Find a word in the passage which means located. Of course, this word we talked about it. Located means attacked, based, protected, or monitored. Of course, it means based in. We said that based in means located. Now we have another question, question number 4. Lions are monitored every day. The word monitored can be replaced by. The word monitored ممكن نحط بدلها إيه؟ It can be replaced by checked, washed, killed, or watched. Of course, it's watched because we observe something, we monitor something means we observe it or we watch it. To observe the animals means to watch them. Now we have some questions about the vocab. Let's see question number 1. 2. The progress of the students. Teachers test them every now and then. 2. View, disappear, succeed, or track. Of course, we said that the word track means to follow the progress. So it's to track. Question number 2. Is to carefully watch a situation, to know how it changes. To watch a situation means to monitor. Very good, it's to monitor. So to monitor a situation means to watch it carefully. We have another question. Is the respect and admiration that someone gets because of their position? When we admire someone or give him respect, it's prestige. So prestige is the respect we give to someone. Now we are going to have more discussion about the vocab. We are going to know the difference between some important vocab like the word livestock, the word cattle, and the word sheep. Let's go and check them in more detail, but let's go and do that on the mirror board. Let's go together. are going to study some of the vocab which appeared in Unit 2. Let's see these two words. We have the word wild animal and the word tame animal. Tame is the opposite of wild. So when we say wild animal, like the lion, for example, tiger, and so on, these are wild animals. But we have tame animals or domestic animals or pet animals. Of course, pet animals like cats and dogs, animals which we keep as our companions at home. We just keep them for pleasure. But when we talk about domestic animals or tame animals, like the livestock, the word livestock, we have the word livestock. These are the animals which raise for economic reason. We raise these animals, like for example, the cow, sheep, cattle. These animals we keep for economic reason. We keep them in order to get their meat or their milk and so on. So the word livestock can be singular or plural. It can be singular or plural. So we can say livestock is or livestock are. So we can say there is a market for where livestock is sold or where livestock are sold. What about the word cattle? The word cattle is usually plural. It's always plural. It can't be singular. So we can say cattle are. What about the word sheep? We can say a sheep, singular, a sheep is. And we can say sheep are. So sheep is plural, but a sheep is singular. So again, livestock can be singular or plural. Sheep is always plural, but we can say a sheep. Cattle is usually plural, so we say cattle are raised in the field. So let's summarize what we have taken in this lesson. We talked about the Lion Guardians. It's an organization which is designed to help the local people and to help the lions. They don't want the lions to disappear. We have studied some new vocab, so I want you to study this vocab by heart and to answer a lot of questions in order not to forget them. This is all what we have time for today. Until we meet again, wish you best of luck. Goodbye.
أولى ثانوي، فرصة جديدة وحلم جديد وهنعديها بالتأكيد، وهنعديها بالتأكيد. أولى ثانوي.